going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and if you don't know already, I'm Chris.
And I'm Leisha. What up?
All right, and y'all, today we're going to be covering a topic that we've mentioned time and time again on just about every video. I think on every video we've mentioned about the power of meditation.
Yes.
All right, and today we're actually going to be covering 7 tips or 7 benefits of meditation. And after we finish this, we may give you a little bit of demonstration on some meditation, so definitely stay tuned, okay?
Okay.
All right, and so just to cover real quickly before we jump right into it, meditation is one of the keys to really help get yourself in balance as far as mind, body, and spirit. And when you practice meditation and you're able to get those things in balance, as a twin flame, you're able to find out what your life purpose is, what your mission is, and as by a byproduct, help you get reconnected with your twin flame.
Right. It's all about balancing the divine feminine and divine masculine. That's what it's all about, getting that balance.
Yep. You said it right, baby.
I try.
Y'all see she matching with my shirt with the lipstick? But just point that out. Okay. All right. So we're going to jump right into it, okay? So for our first one of the first benefits of meditation is it actually helps soothe the nervous system. Wow, I've been getting tongue-tied all day today,
It's
y'all.
okay, baby. We're getting the point across.
All right. And so that's one of the first benefits. And when I'm talking about your nervous system, it really helps in lowering your heart rate, lowering your blood pressure, actually decreasing a lot of stress that you have throughout your life. And one of the reasons why you really want to use meditation to do this is that because when your nervous system is all backed up and is all really active, it causes a lot of burnouts. There's a lot of times that you really don't want to eat, and it can also cause a lot of people to get sick because when your nervous system gets out of whack, it causes a lot of illnesses and diseases to come about. Right. So that's one of the major, for my opinion, one of the really good benefits.
That's a good point. And the way that disease can enter your body, disease is when your body is at dis-ease. And so with all of that, your nervous system being off balance, your immune system is affected. And so you remember, your immune system is like your body's soldiers. That's the one that fights off stuff that doesn't belong in your body. So when your nervous system is off, your immune system is going to start decreasing.
Yep.
So it's super important.
Yeah. So there's a lot of benefits to meditation. We're only covering 7. We've actually read some articles. It was like 141 benefits to meditation. It was like, that's too long.
We're just gonna pick the 7 most important ones to try to share with you guys. And so you covered. All
right. And actually, in speaking about the body, we're gonna jump right into the second benefit. And it's probably why Alicia and I have lost so much weight.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. I'm the one. He can eat whatever he want to eat and nothing happens. See, I'm the one that gets affected.
Right. But one of the second benefit to meditation, practicing meditation, is that it actually helps in losing weight. And when you think about it, when you get your body and your mind in tune, you start to listen to your body more, and you know exactly when you're hungry and when you need food and things of that nature. Because I've been noticing recently, and Alicia and I mentioned it before in one of our previous videos, that on some days we may go and eat like once or twice a day, and it really doesn't affect us because when you get so in tune with everything, it's not necessary. So, and one of the biggest causes of weight gain is just mindless eating. And I've mentioned this before in one of the videos. I said when I was a kid, and my mom would automatically hand us snacks and stuff when we would be watching TV or going out to the movies. It was just a habit, and I was just eating, and I wasn't hungry. I was just eating.
Still do it.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And so So yeah, that's one of the benefits of practicing daily meditation.
Yeah.
And you'll see a little bit a little bit further in this video. It really doesn't take a lot to meditate.
No, it doesn't. It's not as hard as you think it is once you first start out.
Right.
All right, so that takes us into
Number 3.
number 3. Ooh, moving right along. Okay, so number 3, it helps you sleep. Now that's my favorite thing. I like to sleep.
Yes.
That's one of my many secrets. I love to sleep. Sleeping is very important. So meditation helps you to regulate your sleep pattern. Like Chris said, it calms the nervous system and stop the racing thoughts, because sometimes people can have all these thoughts coming through their minds, and they tend to think that we associate our thoughts with ourselves. So we think that we are thoughts, but we're really not. Thoughts are like clouds or roads, however you want to look at it, and you can use those roads as the highway that you want to take in life. So you don't have to focus in on all those thoughts, and meditation helps you to get that clarified, get it together.
Right.
And once the mind and the body are at peace, it makes for a smoother transition for you to fall asleep. So that's key. So if you guys are having trouble sleeping, you want to try some mindful meditation. It really does help.
And also some 4-3 hertz meditations.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. Those 4-3 hertz. And y'all, if y'all are on YouTube, you just type in 432 hertz. You'll pull up a whole slew of...
It comes right up.
Yeah. And it really helps in falling asleep as well. And also with meditation too. So
look into that, because we listen to that pretty much every night before we go to sleep, and it really does help. And so that takes us to number 4. So it makes you a happier, more peaceful person. You ever wonder why Buddha is always laughing and smiling?
I mean, for real, when you look at all of his statues, like, Buddha is always either laughing or he's smiling. That's because he has mastered the art of meditation and he is at one with himself.
Well, shoot, I must be at one with myself then, because I'm always laughing and smiling. Okay, so by helping you process your thoughts, meditation gives you tools to release stress and negativity. Meditation helps put things in perspective. So it kind of get those thoughts kind of organized, and you get a chance to throw out the ones that does not serve you and just focus in on the one that does serve you.
Right.
So those are some really good tips as to why you should meditate and how beneficial it is.
Right. Yes, and actually speaking of organization, we're going into the 5th tip, which is Sophie. You see how she does that? She don't even think about it. But for the 5th tip, meditation actually helps you to be more productive.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, when you're actually able to quiet your mind, get your body in sync, you can start prioritizing things so that you can actually get stuff done. Because it's a difference between running on a treadmill versus running on the road.
Big difference.
Because when you got all those thoughts going, you just like on a treadmill, you just keep going and going, and you're in the same spot. Actually,
have not moved.
Yeah, hadn't moved anywhere.
But you're tired though.
Yeah, you put in all that work and it ain't going nowhere. But when you're actually on the road running, you can actually see yourself move from point A to point B.
Right.
So the power of meditation helps you to get that organized so that you can move forward and be more productive in your day-to-day life.
Exactly. Tell it, baby.
Yeah, I try to,
You go on and say this.
I'm just doing me. I'm just being me. All right, and going into the 6th point of one of the benefits to practicing daily meditation is that it makes you more inspired and more creative.
That's so true.
All right. Now, this is actually one point that I wanted to try to say verbatim on this one, which is there's always a well of wisdom and guidance and inspiration within us. Okay? All the guidance, all the wisdom that you need is all within you. But we're usually too distracted with the thoughts and worries to even notice it. So with the power of meditation, you're able to push away, well, not even push away, the the words. You're able to notice it, but you're, like Leisha said, it's like a cloud. You just let it pass by.
Let it pass by.
And once you learn how to make that pass by, then you're able to really focus in on the inner wisdom that we all have access to.
Everybody.
And be more creative and get more stuff done.
That is very correct. You're a smart man.
Yeah, I try.
See, that's why I married you. He's smart. All
Yeah.
right. So I guess that takes us into the last point, which is number 7. Okay. So meditation shows you that you are not your mind. And I believe I mentioned that earlier because you know I'm always jumping ahead.
It's okay.
So we tend to identify with all the voices in our heads and assume that those voices are who we are, but they're really not. You're actually a soul having a human experience, full of thoughts, feelings, and experiences. These experiences are separate from our innate goodness, peace, and stillness within. So meditation helps you to connect with your peace and your stillness within, your essence, your core of who you are. So you're not confused, because if you're an empath and you're highly sensitive, because some of us are more sensitive than others. If you're very highly sensitive and you're really not aware of this, you could kind of confuse these things to be bipolar, schizophrenic, all those labels that society like to put on these things. And it's just that you're a highly sensitive being. So if you don't know how to tune into your essence, you can actually think that all these thoughts, all these feelings, you're going to really associate them with yourself, and you're going to say, hey, that's a part of me, but it's really not. But if you really start focusing, meditating, connecting with your inner self, your essence, you'll start to realize that you're just an observer of these thoughts. And you get to pick which one that you would like to harness in on to serve your greater good.
Yes.
And Jim Carrey, I was looking at Jim Carrey, and he was saying that he was on a lot of medication, Prozac, these strong medications, and he actually stopped taking the medications because he realized the same thing that I just said, that he was not his thoughts. He started going into nature, tuning in with himself, and discovering that, hey, these are just thoughts. This is not me. This is not who I am. And now he doesn't need to take medication anymore because he was able to identify his essence from the thoughts.
Yes, and I can attest to that as well.
Me too.
Because, as I said before, we're very transparent. I told y'all about times I took medication.
Yeah.
So I can definitely speak from experience that through the power of meditation, I've been able to really disassociate those ideas that really didn't identify with who I am.
Right.
And the only way that I was able to really recognize who I am, I just lost my thought. The only way
you
I
had to go within.
Yeah,
You
I had to go within.
I could
connected.
Yeah,
It's
I
right
could
there.
hear your thoughts.
But yeah, so yeah, the power of meditation really helps stop the chatter,
And the clutter.
and you're able to recognize what's real.
And who is who. Because sometimes that could confuse you. You might meet somebody, they seem so nice and stuff, but that's just the persona.
Oh yeah.
But through meditation, you get to actually, because people's energy introduces them before they can say a word.
Yes.
And when you start practicing meditation, you start going within, you can actually, the people's persona is so much clearer to you now. Things are so much clearer, so you're not as easily fooled.
Yes. Yeah, because through meditation, you can really start to tune in to your intuition.
Yes.
Because when you think about it, when you've gone into a room and you just felt like something wasn't right. I think we went to a building today. I'm not going to say the name of it.
Yes.
But when we walked in, it was like, why does this feel so evil?
And I said it to myself, and I didn't tell him anything. And you said it to yourself. You didn't tell me anything. But when we both sat down, we said it to each other. Like, this
Yeah,
feel
it
right.
doesn't feel right. So your intuition doesn't lie to you.
Right.
If anything, you may ignore it. But the more you pay attention to your intuition, the more you meditate, the more you become in tune, you start to listen to those things. And also when you become in tune, you can start hearing that small still voice that's inside of you telling you what missions to go on,
Right.
and who is actually your twin flame.
Right. Yes, it's so important because I'll give you guys a little story. When Chris and I first started going out, because I was a little bit more spiritual than he was back then. I know that I had nobody else to really call, so I called him and I told him what happened to me, and I know he was like, "Okay, this girl is crazy." Now he doesn't think that anymore, but I'm pretty sure you did. Remember when I was driving and I told you what happened to me when I was driving?
Oh,
So-
the threes?
No. When I was driving down the highway, I was heading to work back then. This was back in, I want to say March, early March. And so I was heading to work, and something told me to take the long way to work. And I
Yeah,
wanted to
I
take
remember
the highway, which was a short way. And I was like, but if I take the long way, I'm gonna be late. But something said again, take the long way to work. And I'm like, you know what? And I was trying out this 7 days of listening to my inner voice, because I would always not listen to it. So I said, let me consciously and actively start listening to this inner voice that I have. And so I said, all right, let me just listen and see what happens. And guys, I listened, and I'm so glad that I did listen, because as I cut off from the highway to take the long way, this car accidentally came all the way into from the left hand side to the right hand side, and accidentally went into the lane that was going to the highway. And then if I had listened to myself and just went straight, that car would have ran right into me. And I just got chills all over my body. I'm like, I gotta call somebody. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So I picked up the phone and I called Chris, and I'm like, Chris, you don't believe what just happened. And he was like, okay.
Yeah, but I actually did believe you when you said that, because I was doing the same thing myself. I was really trying to listen to that small, still voice, and it seems crazy at first, but when you start to see the results, it's not crazy.
It's astounding, like little by little, just little things. Just try it with little things, and then it'll start getting bigger, and then you'll start seeing a bigger difference in your life. Everything just becomes clearer.
Yes. So that's the power of meditation. And that's why we stress it so much to meditate, because it can give you a lot of answers that books can't give you, that individuals can't give you. Okay? And so that's our 7 tips, 7 bonuses. I hope this information has been helpful for you. Once again, if this video has been helpful for you, give us that thumbs up. Let us know that it's working for you. And also, if you are watching this video and you are not a subscriber of us, we definitely encourage you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we put out videos on a regular basis, just trying to help people understand what's going on in the spiritual world and when it comes to twin flames. And that's us.
That's us, guys. And don't forget about our GoFundMe account. If you guys would like to go ahead and donate to our GoFundMe, it does help to support the channel and what we are doing, also with proceeds to our nonprofit. So feel free to go ahead and donate to our GoFundMe page and Patreon page. The link is below. So just go ahead and click that link, become a Patreon. We welcome you.
Yes. All right. So we are Twin Flames Unite. I'm Chris.
And I'm Bleacher.
Peace out, y'all.